Hey guys, Tina here, welcome back to my channel. Now this morning I woke up and I was feeling a little bit on the pinker side, so I did this makeup look for you guys. Now if you want to learn how to recreate this look, keep watching and I'll show you how. I'm going to start off by prepping my face with Embryolisse Moisturizer. And for foundation, I'll be using my MAC NC30 Studio Fix foundation, and I'll be blending that in with the Morris liquid foundation brush. So I'm going to pump some onto the back of my hand and spread it all over my face using my fingers first. I do it this way so that most of the product is on my face and not absorbed into my brush. I'm going to use my Morris brush to blend and buff that into my skin. Once I'm happy with my foundation, I'm going to grab my MAC Prolongwear concealer in NC25 and pump out half a pump onto the back of my hand. I find that one full pump of this concealer is way too much. I'm going to apply the concealer using my ring finger and I'm just going to pat it underneath my eyes. Next, I'm going to spot conceal my skin with a MAC Pro Concealer Palette in medium and also a Morris Deluxe eyeliner brush. I find that this is the best way to conceal acne scars and small pimples, so I just dab a bit of that concealer onto the areas that I want to cover and use my finger to blend it out. Now I'm ready to move on to highlighting. I'll be using the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in Ivory Beige. So I'm just going to apply that to the areas that I want to make stand out a little bit more. So that's my forehead, my nose bridge because I want a taller nose, my chin, and also underneath my eyes. This has to be one of my favorite steps when I'm doing makeup because I look like a tiger. Arr. Actually, no, I look like an idiot. Now I'm going to pat and blend that in with the same foundation brush I was using before. A good tip when blending in your highlighter is use a patting motion, so a bouncing patting motion onto your skin instead of a back and forth blending buffing motion. This will help keep your highlighter in the right areas and not move it around too much. Next, I'm going to grab my RCMA Shinto foundation palette, and with the darker shades, I'm going to use that to contour. There's a couple of contouring videos already on my channel, so make sure you check them out if you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to contour your face. So once I've mapped out the contouring on my face, I'm going to grab the same foundation brush and use that same patting motion to blend that into my skin. I think nowadays contouring is one of the most important things you girls can learn, so make sure your contouring is on point. Now it's time for me to quickly fill in my eyebrows, and if you guys want to see a more in-depth tutorial, make sure you click on the video that I've got here. It's where I teach and show you guys how to create the perfect eyebrows in 3 minutes. Then I'm going to set my base with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlight and Contour Palette, and I'll be using my Morris Mineral Buffer Brush to buff that into my skin. I'm going to set the light areas first using the shade Banana, and I'm going to use that brush just to buff and pat that into my skin. With my Deluxe Pro Blender brush from Morris, I'm just going to dip that into the middle shade there called Fawn, and I'm going to run it across the areas that I contoured before. That's going to help further define and deepen those areas. Now I'm going to grab my NARS Orgasm blush. I always wonder who gets to name these products, okay? Because I would love to have the job of naming products ridiculous names like Orgasm. Wouldn't that be a great job? Next, I'm going to use a fan brush. This one's a no-name one that I got from a beauty store. And I'm going to highlight my face using Laura Mercier's highlighter in number 1. Now let's move on to eyes. I'll be using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to prime and prep my lid, so I'll apply that with a small brush and then I'm going to use my ring finger to blend that through. For my base color, I'll be using MAC Brule Eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid using Morris's Creme Shadow Shader Brush. Then I'm going to grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills Bikini eyeshadow, and using Morris's Detail Point Shader Brush, I'm going to apply that along my socket line. This will be my transition color. To deepen up the socket, I'll be using Deep Plum eyeshadow, and I'm just going to work that in with the same brush, but just focusing on where my crease line is. Now, if you have trouble applying your eyeshadows, the trick is to keep your eyes open when you're applying your shadow. It makes life so much easier. I honestly don't know why people close their eyes and do eyeshadow, because you can't see. Now for the highlighter colors, I'm going to use the color Dust from the Naked 3 palette. And with the small Lashline shader brush, I'm going to apply that shade towards the inner corner of my eyes. Then for the center of my eyelids, I'll be using Trick from the same Naked 3 palette. And with the patting motion, I'm just going to pat that in along the center of my lid. Once that is looking all good in the hood, I'm going to move on to my lower lash line. So with the same small shader brush, I'm going to apply the same colors I used up top along my lower lash line. The next step is to line my top lash line. So I'll be using the Dolly Wink liquid liner in the color Black. So I just run that liquid liner along the top lash line to help further define and elongate my eyes. A trick I like to do is always extend the eyeliner past my inner corner. This helps to make my eyes look longer and bigger. Now it's time to apply mascara along my lower lashes, and I'll be using the Brow Lash Mascara. I really like the brush on this mascara because it acts like a comb and it helps really separate my lower lashes. This one's really good if you guys have really short bottom lashes or even top lashes. You can see the difference here with and without the mascara. Big difference. Now I'm not applying any to my top lashes because I've got eyelash extensions on, so I'm just brushing that through. Then I'm going to apply lashes. Now if you like the lashes I'm wearing today, I'll pop the link for them in the caption box below and you can get them off eBay. For my lips, I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Milkshake. What a cool name. My milkshake brings other boys to the yard. Actually, who wants boys? We need men. Real men. Finally, I'm going to use MAC Hip and Happy Lip Liner to further define my lips and make them appear a little bit bigger. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please follow me on social media if you haven't already. I am a big Instagram user, so please follow me at Tina_Yong. I post up regular photos and little short videos of my work, so please make sure you check it out. Also, leave a comment in the box below. Give me some feedback on the videos that I've made so far and also videos you want me to make. And you know the drill. Please like, share and subscribe to stay updated with future videos, and I will speak to you guys next time. Bye!